Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you like tech and helpful tips, don't forget to subscribe. Let's get started.
Loading XCI files onto Ryujinx is a straightforward process once you understand the emulator's structure and requirements, allowing you to enjoy your Nintendo Switch games on PC. An XCI file is essentially a digital dump of a physical game cartridge, containing the base game and often any initial updates, making it a convenient format for emulation. Before attempting to load any XCI, ensure you have Ryujinx properly installed and configured. This includes having the necessary Switch firmware files and the prod.keys file, which are crucial for Ryujinx to decrypt and run games. These files typically need to be placed within Ryujinx's system folder, usually found by navigating to File, Open Ryujinx folder, and then into the System subfolder. Without the correct firmware and keys, Ryujinx will either fail to launch games or display errors, so verifying their presence and version compatibility with your Ryujinx build is your first critical step. Once Ryujinx is set up, there are two primary methods to load your XCI files. The most common and convenient way for managing a library of games is to add a designated games directory. To do this, open Ryujinx, navigate to Options, Setting, and then select the General tab. Here you'll find an option to add a directory. Click this, browse to the folder on your computer where your XCI files are stored. Select it, and then click Add. After adding the directory, ensure the Show XCI Games checkbox is enabled. It usually is by default, and then click Save. Ryujinx will then scan this directory, and any valid XCI files will appear in your main game list, complete with their respective icons and names. Ready for launch with a double-click. This method is highly recommended for building and maintaining an organized game library within the emulator. The second method is ideal for loading a single XCI file directly, or if you prefer not to add a permanent games directory. From the Ryujinx main window, go to File in the top menu bar, and then select Load Application or Load Game. A File Explorer window will pop up. Navigate to the location of your XCI file, select it, and click Open. Ryujinx will then attempt to load and launch the game directly. If the game loads successfully, it might appear in your recently played list, but it won't be permanently added to your main game list unless its containing folder is part of your specified game directories. If you encounter issues such as the game crashing, not launching, or displaying a black screen, revisit your firmware and prod.keys installation. Outdated or incorrect keys are a frequent cause of such problems. Additionally, ensure your graphics drivers are updated to the latest version, as emulation relies heavily on GPU performance. Sometimes an XCI file itself might be corrupt. If possible, try acquiring a different copy of the game. Remember, always own the games you play through emulation. Thank you for watching, and please consider subscribing for more emulation guides and tips.